morning, Grace. So I believe you are going through the videos that are being sent to you and you're finding time to practice the questions that we are giving you on the platform. So today I'm moving on to something that is new, simplifying algebraic expressions involving brackets. So how do we deal with expressions that involves brackets like this, or like that? So this is what you're going to look at today. So I expect you to pay much attention and make sure you understand the way we are dealing with the brackets there. It's very much important. So, just an example there. We are saying simplify the following algebraic expressions. So the first one there, we're saying that we have 2x minus 3, then bracket, x minus 4y, then bracket. So how do I simplify this one? Obviously, we know that we are supposed to group the like terms together, but we cannot just start by grouping the like terms there. We need first to deal with what is in the brackets. That's when we can now begin to group up the like terms. So in this case, if there is you're given an expression and it involves the brackets, first deal with the brackets. If you have what is inside the brackets can be simplified, you have to start with what is in the brackets, simplify them first. That's when you can now begin to do other things. Now, if, like in this case, you cannot simplify them, so first begin by opening up what? The brackets. So that's why you need to be very, very careful. Because you're saying there is a negative there. This negative sign belongs to the term that is behind. So negative 3. So when you're opening the brackets, this is what you need to consider. Consider this sign which is there. How do you open up the brackets? So this sign belongs to this number. Don't leave out the sign. So even as you are opening the brackets, make sure that you open the brackets with this sign which is there. So we can start there. We'll say solutions. So the first one there is saying this is 2x minus 3, then x minus 4y, like that. So remember we said that if you have, this is the coefficient and we have a variable, like that. We said that what does this mean? It means that this is same as saying 2 times x. That's what that means. So if there is no any operation which has been denoted there, just know that we are talking about what? Multiplication. So even in this case, there is no operation which has been indicated there. It means we are doing what? Multiplying. So you have to put that into consideration. It's very, very much important. So simply say, if this is a multiplication, how do I open up what? These brackets. So the first thing that you need to understand there, we know that if you have a number, let's say this is a, then C plus D. So for me to open up these brackets, this number which is there, or a variable, is supposed to multiply with everything in the brackets. So I'll multiply this one, A times C. Then from there, I also multiply this A is supposed to multiply with a D there. That's the way you're supposed to open up what? The brackets. So I'll say A times C, which is A, C. Then A times D. The operation which is there is what? Is a plus. So A times D will give me AD. So this is, I've opened up what? The brackets. So this is the concept that you're going to be using when we are opening what? The brackets. So we'll start. This is a 2x minus. Now there is a negative there. So meaning this sign is going to affect all the signs inside what? The brackets. So that's why you need to be very careful. This sign affects everything in this in the brackets there. So this is going to multiply with x. Then again, the same number is going to multiply with 4y. So it's very much important to understand the way you're supposed to open up these brackets. So we'll start. Negative 3 times x. There we know this is just there's a positive there, even if there is nothing, just know that this is a positive. So we know that negative 3 times x. So we say negative times negative. It will give us what? A negative. Then we come to a number. So we know that there is a 1 there. So 1 times 3, it will give us a 3. So this is a 3, then you put what? The variable there. So we are done with this part. We've multiplied negative 3 times positive x. It has given us negative what? 3x. We go to the next one there. We start with the signs. Because we have a sign there and there is also a sign there, and we can't have two signs on the same place. No. We need to have only one operation there. So we'll say negative times negative. Negative times negative. It will give us a positive. So this is a positive. Then we go to the number. 3 times 4. This is 12. Then we just put what? The variable like that. Now from there we can group now the like terms. So we know that 2x minus 3x, these are like terms. So if these are like terms there, so meaning that they can be simplified. So we know that that's a positive there. Even if there is nothing, we know then that's a positive. So we know that if you have different signs are supposed to subtract. Don't forget the background of integers. That's what we started with. That was the instance of integers there. So 2 different signs, you always subtract and get the sign of the bigger number. So just do it the normal way. So you simply say this is 3 minus 2. This is going to give us 1. Then what is the sign of the bigger number? Say negative. So that's negative 1. So in this case, we simply say 2 minus 3, it is going to give us negative x. Why am I not putting a 1 there? We simply know that when a variable is just like that, meaning there is a 1 there. So if I put a 1 there, it's unprofessional. So we just leave it the way it is. So this is giving us negative x. Then this is just the only term that is remaining there. So we say plus 12. So it ends there. We can't simplify it further. So this is your final solution. Then we go to B. So B, we have 3, then 2y plus x minus y. So in this case, the first thing that you need to do there, you open up the brackets as well. So for you to open up the brackets, meaning you multiply this times that, again times that. That's the way you're supposed to open up the brackets. So this times this. This is going to give us 6y. Then this times that, so it's not affecting the operations there. So this is 3x. Then there is just alone, put it like that. Then you group up the like terms together. So 6y and these are 2 like terms. So you put them up together. So 6y, then you lift it together with the sign. Together with the sign. You bring it up to where it's supposed to be. So minus y, then plus 3x. So this is going to give us 5y, then plus 3x. It ends there. There is nothing that you can do. You can simplify it. So that's the way you're supposed to answer these questions. Then we go to C. So C, we're saying is 4y minus 2x minus, open bracket, 5x minus 3y, like that. So obviously there we need to first deal with the brackets. Open up the brackets because what is inside there can't be simplified. So you open them up. So we say this is 4y minus 2x. Then there is just a minus. Then we know that there is a 1 there. So for you to open up the brackets, you can't just simply open them like that. No, there is a 1 there. That will be multiplying with these, inside there. So you say 1 times this, then 1 times that. You've opened up the brackets. But as usual, we start with the sign there. So we know that there is a positive. So negative times positive. It will give us a negative. Then we know there is a 1. 1 times 5. This is simply 5 what? X. We go to the next one there. Negative times negative. It will give us a positive. Then there is a 1 there. 1 times 3. It will give us a 3, 1. Like that. Then from there we can group up the like terms together. So this is 4y. So 4y. And this one the like terms. So you just lift it the way it is with the sign. You put it there. Minus 2x. Then even there, together with the sign, this is 5x. Then these are like terms, so this is a 7y. Then same signs, we just add and maintain the signs. Same signs, just add and maintain the sign. So 2 plus this will give us a 7. So this is a, and maintain what? The sign. Negative 7x. So negative 7x. So you've simplified there. That's the way you're supposed to simplify. Then for D we are saying is a 2x plus 3x, then minus 4y. So again, there is just the matter of opening up what? The brackets. Now, like I said, if what is in the brackets can be simplified, just go ahead and simplify. So I have x plus 3x there. So we know that we can simplify there. These are like terms. So you can simply say 2, deal with what is up in the brackets. You can simplify. There you can't simplify. That's the reason why you have to open. But there you can do what? Simplify. So x plus 3x, this will give us 4 what? This is 4x. Like that. We've simplified. Minus 4y. Then you open up the bracket. So this times that is just a single term which is in there. So give us 8x minus 4y. There we can, for now, yes, we can factorize, but for now, let's end there. So there's nothing that you can do there, so it ends up. Yeah, that's the way you're supposed to simplify these expressions that involve brackets. So it's very important that you consider the sign there, because that's where a lot of people miss it out there. So don't forget the sign. The sign is supposed to affect everything that is inside. Okay, so this is the exercise that you're supposed to do. So I've combined the previous exercise that I was supposed to give you. So it's from there up to this point, then today's work from this point up to that point. So I expect you to go through and answer where you fail, give the feedback. So be there to assist. That's why the platform is there. So if you fail to understand or to answer, teachers are there. So stay safe and keep yourselves safe. Thank you.